Drowning is the third leading cause of the unintentional death. Mortality is generally high in children, in males, and the countries with the low socioeconomic status. Definition of drowning is the process of experiencing the respiratory impairment from submersion or the immersion in the liquid. Pathophysiology will depends upon the temperature of the water. It will be divided into effects of immersion in the hot water, peripheral effects of immersion in cold water, central effects of immersion in the cold water. When we come to hot water, it is more common in the Japan population where the overall bathing is a part of culture. So drowning occurs when the bath due to loss of hydrostatic pressure from the hot water that will cause hypotension, and the hypotension will lead to hypoperfusion of the critical organs. That will have a problem in the already elderly patients with the hypotension with the coronary artery disease and congestive cardiac failure. Peripheral effects in the cold water are prolonged immersion in the cold water will cause cold shock, cooling of the superficial nerves and the muscles of hypothermia initiate the central responses that may lead to drowning. Sudden immersion will cause cold shock due to cold receptor stimulation of the skin. That will cause cold shock will cause reflexive gasping and hyperventilation. Thus, gasping hyperventilation depresses the breath holding, which increases the risk of aspiration and drowning. And every approximately 5% muscle performance will decrease with every degree reduction in the muscle temperature, and muscle action velocity and amplitude of nerve action potential also will decrease. Muscle temperature of 5 to 15 degrees may lead to peripheral nerve blockage also. Central effects of the immersion in the cold water that will cause reduces the function of the brain, heart and lungs. And immersion event lead to submersion event due to decreased conscious and the cardiac respiratory failure. Progressive bradycardia through a direct effect on the pacemakers and the ventricular fibrillation, coagulation disorders, metabolic acidosis, absent reflexive and dilated pupils also can